वो
क्योंकि हमने ये गाना सुना नहीं है, वी जस्ट सॉ द क्लिप, तो बट एवरीबडी इज प्रेजिंग यू, इवन एवरीबडी द कास्ट आल्सो इज प्रेजिंग यू.
हाँ, वो इंस्पिरेशन एक होता है ना सर। वो मैं उनका स्टूडेंट था, उनके कॉलेज में पढ़ा था फर्स्ट ईयर इन 2008। 15 साल हो गए अभी। तो उनका एक छोटा सा इंस्पिरेशन होता है ये कि बी परसिस्टेंट इन वॉट एवर यू डू। ये सीखा है मैंने। और हर एक चीज़ जो इसके लिए, इस सीन के लिए ये म्यूज़िक ही अच्छा रहेगा, उसका जो कन्विक्शन होता है ना, इनका जैसे राइटिंग पे एक कन्विक्शन है ना, वैसा एक म्यूज़िक पे भी कन्विक्शन होना ज़रूरी है। वो चीज़ जो है मैंने सीखा है उनसे।
Abdul, I'm coming to you.
जी सर।
I can see over you're sparkling, you're blushing, and everything. I just want to see what success means to you now.
नहीं सर, वो सक्सेस मतलब सक्सेस फेलियर जो भी है, मैं मुझे उस पे मुझे क्या इम्पोर्टेंट सबसे ज़्यादा लगता है वो ये है कि जब थिएटर से जब ऑडियंस निकले तो उनके चेहरों पर वो वाव का वाला इफ़ेक्ट हो। तो आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि ये जो तेलुगु में फ़िल्म हमने बनाई है वो इतनी अच्छी बनी है कि हिंदी में लोग देखना चाहते थे, और 1 महीने बाद हमने डब करा। और इस स्टेज पर जहाँ पे ज़्यादा फिल्में नहीं चल रही है और लोग देखने आ रहे हैं, और बाकायदा वो मुझे ट्वीट पर वो बोल रहे थे कि दिस इज़ अनफेयर कि हम हिंदी स्पीकिंग ऑडियंस के लिए ये फ़िल्म हिंदी में नहीं बन रही है। तो वो सारे डिसीजंस, वो सारे ओपिनियंस को मायने रखकर हम लोग ने 3 दिन में इस फिल्म का डबिंग ख़त्म किया है। मैं इनफैक्ट अमेरिका में थी और मुझे लगा कि बनता है। टॉकिंग अबाउट सक्सेस, मैंने ऋतिक से ये सीखा है कि चाहे फिल्म कितनी भी सक्सेसफुल हो या ना हो, वो आपको एज एन इंडिविजुअल, एज अ पर्सन, एज एन एक्टर अफेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए। यस, यू ब्लश, यू फील हैप्पी दैट आपका काम लोगों तक पहुंच रहा है आपको, क्योंकि हर कलाकार को यही चाहिए होता है कि उनका काम लोगों तक पहुंचे और उनको वो प्रशंसा मिले और वो वैलिडिटी मिले, क्योंकि हर कोई चाहता है कि वो जो कैरेक्टर जिसमें उन्होंने इतनी जान छिड़की है, जितनी मेहनत करी है, उनको मेरा अवार्ड यही है बस। दिस इज़ माय अवार्ड, जहाँ जहाँ लोग मुझे बस कहे कि आपने सीता महालक्ष्मी का कैरेक्टर में बहुत अच्छे से निभाया है। That's
दोनों के लिए है. एक कोई तेलुगु का वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, बट जो फेमस डायलॉग या फेमस सीन जहाँ पर यू मेड टुगेदर दैट लव समथिंग समथिंग, एक डायलॉग हो तेलुगु में, या समथिंग लाइक नो.
ఇంత అందం అబద్ధం చెప్తే నిజం నిజంగా ఒప్పుకోకుండా ఉంటుందా? దట్స్ హర్ రియాక్షన్.
I will say another one, the one that I know. I'll say one in Telugu, that Adinenu Mimmalni eppatiki. I remember one, okay? అది నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఎప్పటికీ కాలవననే ధీమతో ఒరికే రాసిల చనుకి తీసుకుల नहीं, हाँ, उरिके रासिलू. So I say that with that, you know. Why are you laughing?
It reminds me of Shoot.
हाय, माय नेम इज़ रूना, आई एम फ्रॉम वेब दुनिया एंड फिल्मी खिचड़ी। दोनों बहुत प्यारे लगे हैं। आज मैं आपको पहले ही बाहर बोल चुकी हूँ। यहाँ पे मैं जानना चाहती हूँ, विशाल, मैंने सारे गाने सुने हैं, मुझे सब बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आए, लेकिन
थैंक यू सो मच।
फेवरेट जो गाना है इश्क करूँ है। सो मुझे उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए कि बनाते समय क्या क्या ध्यान में रखा गया, और आप दोनों से उस गाने के लिए रिएक्शन चाहूँगी, दुलकर एंड मृणाल से। तो विशाल, पहले आपसे।
सो एक्चुअली आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू द सिंगर्स, किसको गवा सकते हैं। तो ये जो डिसीजन है ये पूरी टीम मिलके लेती है मेरी, एंड मैं लेता हूँ, एंड माय वाइफ शी आल्सो टेक्स अ फ्यू डिसीजंस, एंड पूरा ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग होता है। एंड वी थॉट वील गो फॉर शाश्वत सिंह एंड अरुणिता कांजीलाल। एंड अरुणिता कांजीलाल इज़ अ वेरी वेरी बिग नेम। ये यहाँ पे आके मेरे को पता चला, एंड दैट वाज लाइक बिकॉज शी वॉज द परफेक्ट सिंगर फॉर, क्योंकि उनका पिच जो है बहुत हाई पिच है, एंड शी इज़ गॉट अ वेरी वेरी मेलिफ्लुअस वॉइस, बहुत फ्लोटिंग, एंड शी इज़ मेड हर डेब्यू विद दिस सॉन्ग। ये जान के और भी खुशी हुई मुझे।
इतना ऊपर जो इतना ऊपर जो अरुणिता के सॉन्ग के लिए पिच लिया गया था, क्या उसके लिए कुछ प्रिपेयर किया, क्योंकि उसका पिच बहुत ऊपर है अरुणिता का?
हाँ, तो ये ऑलरेडी ये जो सॉन्ग है उसका पिच ऊपर ही है,
जी।
तो नेचुरली वो फिट बैठी गाने के अंदर में।
और दुलकर और मृणाल आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, ये गाना बहुत सुंदर पिक्चराइज भी किया गया है, तो कुछ उस बारे में शेयर कर ले, गाना कैसा लगा पहली बार सुनकर वो बता दें.
ओ प्रेमा.
So this is a song that actually when we do songs like that, it's a montage song. So it's Hanusa who's first of all this whole film was shot like a jigsaw puzzle, and the only person who knew the final picture is this gentleman over here. None of us had any clue sometimes what he's taking or what he's making us do. We knew the script, sure, but there's so many finer details which both of us actors, in all honesty, complete transparency, I'm saying we've done it blind. Like we have no idea what we're doing. He's saying, "Sir, come here. You're upset. See, you're missing Sita. You're reading her letter. Okay, sir. So I'll read the letter. I'll be sad. Unal is coming and looking for, Ram's something, some photo. But he has all of this in his head, and we've shot in Kashmir, we've shot in Spiti, we've shot in. So everywhere he'll say, "Sir, we'll be in Spiti." After say maybe the song started in Kashmir, and we're in Spiti shooting. He's like, "Sir, I need one cut for the O Prema song." I'm like, "Okay, sir." But when I finally saw the film, it amazes me because I'm sure in the West to do things like this, you have meticulous shot planning, and it's fully documented, and there's multiple people probably know this on the film, but here it's one man, and it's entirely his vision. But it was I feel like there's every montage bit was a mini story. So we really, I think, as actors, enjoyed doing that what we did. But the final song, we heard it and watched it with all of you, I think.
Hello.
Mrunal, if I can,
1 minute.
Oh, she'll just complete, yeah?
Yeah, if I can add to that, जब मैं सॉन्ग देख रही थी तो आई सॉ कि जो हम लोग कैसे एक सीन एक लोकेशन पे शूट करते हैं, पर सर हैज़ मेड श्योर कि एक शॉट रशिया का लगा है, दूसरा स्पीति का, और तीसरा हैदराबाद, और फिर चौथा कश्मीर. सो इतनी प्लानिंग, मतलब आई वाज सो सरप्राइज्ड कि एक एक शॉट का, और जो मूड सर ने, क्योंकि हम एक्टर्स का काम है टू इमोट, बट for him to match, to make sure that he gets the perfect mood जो continue होना चाहिए वो series, वो he just made sure that he got the perfect output. पहली बार जब हमने देखा, मैं और दुलकर गारू हम दोनों सीट पे बैठकर रो रहे थे. We were crying, we ran out of tissues. I was like wiping and like pretending that we are not, but we were crying, and we saw that we could feel the journey, we could feel the pain of Sita, and when it comes to Ram and finding him, the way it's shot. Vinod sir, he's done such an incredible job. The locations are so beautiful, and I'm really happy that as an actor we get to explore, we get to travel around the globe and get into the skin of these characters which are larger than life. All the songs, I think Vishal, he spoiled me. Like, first thing first, I wake up and I play all that songs on my music system. In the car, it plays, automatically starts playing, and while going to bed, the theme of Sita Raman is like my favorite. I'm not saying it because it's my film, but I'm saying it's genuinely because it's so good that you get addicted to. And I've been traveling around not around the world, uske liye time hai, but I was in Melbourne and Chicago, Abu Dhabi and Dubai in the last 3 weeks. So all the people I've been meeting there, they are like, Mrunal, we are just listening to those songs on loop. Like, what have you done? Few people have watched the movie on OTT and they've come back to the theaters because they are like, we want to experience the BGM, the songs in that sound quality, and we want to watch Sita and Ram on big screen. This is like the best thing. I'm really happy that the audience around the globe are celebrating Sita and Ram.
Mrunal.
We'll take one last question, okay?
Mrunal,
जी.
hi. Mrunal.
Okay. अरुण जी आइए.
Mrunal. अरे रुक. Hi.
आ रहे हैं सबके
Hi
पास.
Mrunal.
Hi.
फिल्म में महारानी भी हैं आप, महारानी नूरजहां.
अब नहीं, वो
Sir,
spoiler
वो
है.
बहुत बड़ा spoiler है sir. There are
बिल्कुल.
still people who have not seen the film.
काट डालो.
And
Edit करते हैं.
हाल ही में महारानी एलिजाबेथ, जो कि अब हमारी इस दुनिया में नहीं है, एंड उनके जाने के बाद से ऐसी बातें हो रही हैं कि जो कोहिनूर है वो भारत में आना चाहिए. So
मुझे
सोशल मीडिया पर
मुझे दे दो, मुझे
so
चाहिए.
as an actor and दुलकर सलमान, आपसे भी जानना चाहूँगा, एज अ एक्टर आप लोग क्या मानते हैं कि क्या अब वो टाइम आ गया है कि कोहिनूर भारत आना चाहिए?
अगर
Sir,
भारत का है तो भारत आना
I
चाहिए.
would happily stick to the film.
भारत का है.
I'm still trying to connect Sita Raman to this question. Anyone with Sita Raman questions?
जी.
मृणाल, आप मानती हैं कि हाथ पकड़ने, आई डोंट नो कि हाथ पकड़ने से दुनिया थम जाती है या नहीं, बट आप मानती हैं कि हाथ पकड़ने का टाइम अब आ गया है मृणाल जी का?
किसका?
आई डोंट नो किसका, आप बताएंगे वो तो किसका.
ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर. ये तो सब कहते हैं. मतलब आप किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, मतलब मेरी शादी की बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ जी.
आप मेरे लिए मेरा राम ढूंढ लीजिए, फिर मैं कर दूंगी शादी.
थैंक यू अरुण सर.
Hi, I got a question from
अरुण
Dr.
सर हमारे कोहिनूर हैं.
हाँ, ma'am, yeah.
बैठे.
आप कोई नहीं हो रहा है.
जी.
Just
जी,
for,
ma'am.
Ma'am.
we are like absolutely welcome into the Hindi film industry. The post Sita Raman, you got a chup also to release in this theater. So just want to know, how do you feel as you are entering properly as a Hindi hero?
First of all, a big thank you to Jayantilal sir. I've completely didn't mention you when I was speaking, sir. But he's a true believer of cinema, I think. So if we're running a relay, Munal started it with Jersey, with him, and then we both have Sita Raman together. Now she's passed the baton to me, so now I'm going to run with Chup. But I'm very happy. I'm very blessed to even have this opportunity to act in multiple industries, and I've always watched Hindi cinema growing up, and I've always loved the industry, love what it stands for, love the content they make, and to get these opportunities to work here, to work with some amazing filmmakers, I genuinely feel blessed. So after Sita Ramam, I have Chup coming out. Funny story, I was in Bombay for acting school in 2010, and in PVR, right here, this exact one, me and my friends have done a 3-movie marathon. We started at 11 or 12 in the morning and went on till like 7, 8 in the night in the exact same seats. And whatever, the shows kept changing, the films kept changing. And today, I'm here, 2022, and 2 of my films' posters are in the exact same theater.
That's incredible.
So it's, I would have not dreamt of this being possible, but full credit to this industry that's always welcoming actors and talent from everywhere. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I hope I get to entertain you with always great cinema, quality films, and great roles. Thank you.
Thank you so much. One last question we're taking from here. जी.
Please tell your experience in this theater, please.
Oh God, I was just telling sir that in 2011-12, I used to stay in hostel in town. So I used to take a train. First, take a train to Vadala and Vadala to Andheri, slow, then bus and come to Infinity Mall. Change my outfit to the audition that I had like around the Infinity. There's like more. There's a lot of audition that keeps happening. So this was like my point for changing things because I did not know. I had no idea. I had no friends. I was. My family also didn't know I was auditioning. So after that, then I used to come, if I had holiday, I used to start watching movie in the morning around, the first show I used to take. And pura din I used to spend the entire day in this mall itself. I used to watch back-to-back shows, and I'm so happy that now I come here and watch my movies. It's just like it's surreal. It's like मुझे रोंगटे आ गए. मतलब I can't tell you. It's just like a dream come true.
Right.
Hi, this is
जी,
Komal
ma'am.
from Indian Express.
Thank you.
सारे questions एक संग लेंगे. मैं आ रहा हूँ आपके पास. We'll wrap up with you. जी.
Thank you so much.
बॉलीवुड ने पर वो टैलेंट ऐसे स्टेप बाय स्टेप परखा जाता है ना, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो एक जो सीढ़ियाँ होती है वो स्टेप बाय स्टेप, 1 day at a time, 1 film at a time. बट आई एम हैप्पी कि हानू सर ने वो टैलेंट मुझ में परखा, मेरे में परखा, और फाइनली आई गॉट अ चांस टू यू नो play this larger than life character. But I'm hoping कि इसके बाद, सीता रामम के बाद, there's no looking back. I want to do something which is unique, which is authentic, and a character which will stay with the audience for the rest of their lives, not just 1 week or one weekend. So, and I hope that filmmakers watch Sita Ramam in Telugu, in Hindi, in Malayalam, in Tamil. बहुत options दिए हम लोग ने आपको, और प्लीज़ बरसाते रहो प्यार, क्योंकि एक कलाकार को वही चाहिए. एंड आई एम हैप्पी कि फाइनली कल इनफैक्ट 4 साल कंप्लीट हुए लव सोनिया को, और वैसे 10 साल क्योंकि मैं टेलीविज़न. थैंक यू सो मच. तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है, मेरे पेरेंट्स को भी गर्व महसूस होता है, क्योंकि वहाँ से शुरुआत की थी. थोड़ा ही सही, बट प्यार मिल रहा है ऑडियंस का. मेरे लिए वही बहुत ज़्यादा अहमियत इम्पॉर्टेंट है.
जी
Hi, Dulkar, this is Kom.
सर मैं आता हूँ आपके पास. I'll come. जी मैम.
Yeah.
मैं लास्ट आपके संग करूंगा. I'll come to you.
Hi, Dulkar, Mronal, and the director. The question is for you three because, of course, Sita Raman being a Telugu film, and the way the trends that have been this year, that Telugu films have been such huge hits, and then we hear that you all were not a little confident about doing the film in Hindi. Why? Because Telugu films being such hits, why did you all take so long to come to Hindi? And because the film has done so well without promotions, do you think there has to be some change in the strategy of film promotions also? Especially because most films which make a lot of noise don't always do well.
You answered.
So, now I want you to
No,
answer.
I think it's, especially when you do a film like this in multiple languages, it's a bit difficult to plan the release. Unless it's a very big film, and then like an RRR is coming, everybody will make way for it. It's like a big ship is coming and all the little boats get out of the way. But I don't think we were a big ship. We were a fairly small, a big boat, I think. But so it was planned to say the best weekend or the best release day in Telugu. And we got lucky. It was a fairly good weekend in Tamil. It wasn't a very good weekend in Malayalam, actually. We had a lot of competition. So I think all of that decided our release. And in Hindi at that time, there was a lot of big films coming out. And I think, this is my understanding, from my producers also.
True.
That there were these massive films lined up. And we didn't know if we would even get a chance to breathe. You can't come and release and maybe not get screens. I've experienced things like that. There's been many times when my films have released, but you don't get screens, you don't get good show timings and things like that, because there are sometimes a bigger, more exciting film out there that audiences want to see. So there's a lot of this economics and logistics that kind of decide film releases. But and also again, it was a love story. The genre was not something that you'd seen doing huge numbers or bringing audiences in large numbers to theaters.
जी
क्या सवाल है?
So even before I became an actor, I think I entered quite late in life as an actor. I decided or started pursuing cinema quite late in life, but also that gave me enough time to gain life experiences and observe actors around me. I knew then that if there is a classic film, if a film is really loved, if a film is a huge hit, not to touch it. We all genuinely we believed or we hoped that Sita Raman would be an epic, a classic film, but we were not sure. And in not being sure, we put extra effort, we put our hearts and souls and blood and sweat into the film, because beyond the hope, you put your heart into the film. So I don't think it's a film that can be made again, honestly. And I think every time there is a beloved classic film, I don't think it should ever be touched. I don't think you should do a sequel. I don't think you should do anything, because it's so. I know as an actor, I've been doing this for 10 years. I listen to scripts across 4 languages. I've done 35 plus films, and I know how difficult it is to find something like this. So then, just because it's loved and done so well, you can't milk it. It's like the golden egg laying story. You can't kill the goose. Coming to your second question, I don't think anywhere in the world, any industry in the world, I think there is only one Sita Mahalakshmi, that's Mrinal Thakur.
And there is one Ram, that is Dulquer Salman.
You guys were wonderful. Thank you so much. हाँ सुनो सुनो एक मिनट यू गाइस हैव बीन वंडरफुल बहुत प्यार दिया है ये 2 लोग वेट कर रहे हैं है ना वील क्विकली डू दिस पूछो एंड आई एंड विथ यू पहले क्यों बोला हमने आखिरी 2 सवाल जी
Climate and COVID, the 2 big C's of Sita Raman. We actually wanted, snow in the film. Hanusa's vision was to have snow-filled mountains in Kashmir. So we first went chasing the snow. Then COVID sent us back. Then we somehow got a little bit more snow. Then we went to, that was in March when it was very cold. We shot in Spiti and Kaza in end of November, almost December, where it was minus 22. All the pipes had frozen over. We had no running water. So many casualties on our set. Like so many people were either falling, like fainting, or oxygen was affecting them. And still, everybody just kept doing their best, kept motivating themselves, pushing each other. I had a friend who came to visit. Like he said, "Oh, you're going to Kaza? I'll come along for the ride." At one point, he was eating lunch and he couldn't see what he's eating because his vision was affected from the cold. So these are definitely the big challenges. But I think when you know, you believe, you hope what you're making is something so special, then none of this matters. And today, when I see the visuals, I don't think I'm feeling cold or anything.
बस थैंक यू सर आई लव यू सर यू आर अमेजिंग आई लव यू सर आखिरी सवाल करिए नहीं तो घर ले जाएंगे मुझे लोग लास्ट सर 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 मैं आ रहा हूँ हो गया
नहीं ऐसे तो बहुत फिल्में आएगी और आगे भी आ रही है मतलब ऐसे ही दुलकर की बात करें कि ये पहली फिल्म होगी जो अगर आप आज का ज़माना देखते हैं हम लोग तो पिछले सिल्वर जुबली गोल्डन जुबली में 1 स्टार की 2 फिल्में चलती थी आज हम लोग को OTT का चैलेंज होता है कि 57 डेज़ में हमको डिजिटल को देना होता है ऐसे बड़ी बड़ी फिल्मों का भी ये चैलेंज होता है तो हमने हर फिल्म के साथ एक यूनिक आइडिया किया और ये हो सकता है दुलकर का पावर होगा कि ये पहली फिल्म है जो डिजिटल ने एग्री किया कि 100 डेज़ के बाद ये हिंदी प्रीमियर करेंगे डिजिटल पे तो ये 100 डेज़ तक फिल्म चलने वाली है इन थिएटर
थैंक यू सो मच सर मृणाल सर का यहाँ से आखिरी सवाल हाउ वाज इट वर्किंग विद रश्मिका इन द मूवी अरे
Crushmika.
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है शी इज़ वेरी सपोर्टिव इन दैट कैरेक्टर दो शी इज़ अ बिग स्टार in all over the India, but she agreed to do that role because she loved the story and she loved Sita and Ram in the film, and she trusted everyone and she supported everyone in the film. Yeah. It's a good experience.
Can I say something? I think Rashmika is full of energy, and I must say thank you for doing Afreen. She's wonderful. She was so good every time she came on screen. मुझे लगा कि my God ये तो मार ही डालेगी. She was so good, full Tushin, and I'm really happy कि जिस तरह से उन्होंने जब promotions के दौरान जब मैं उनको मिली, उन्होंने जिस तरह से मुझे warm welcome, warm hug किया, मैं उसी तरह से उनको बॉलीवुड में भी जब अभी उनकी रिलीज होगी, अब उनकी डेब्यू है बॉलीवुड में, तो ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दैट रश्मिका, एंड थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ सीता रामम. मीन्स द वर्ल्ड टू मी.
My experience, actually, we had many scenes together in the film. Throughout, more than me and Sita Mahalakshmi, it was me and Afri. But what I love about Rashmika's portrayal of Afrin in this film, I feel like Rashmika is almost like a volcano. She has so much energy, right? She's full of, and instantly she has reactions, expressions, and she has the easiest smile. Like she smiles for anything. Look, and I love that about her. And she's such a positive, happy person, and she's everybody's happy person, I think. So for her to play Afrin, it's like you're trying to curb a volcano. You're trying to like push that down, and for her to not even smile. So I remember asking, I said, was that your biggest challenge, that you could not smile in this film? Yeah. And she said, yeah, it was such a challenge. Without realizing, many times I'll smile, and then Hanusa will tell me, Rashmika, you're smiling. And then, but hats off to her. It's a sign of a very secure actor to choose a role like Afrin and play it with so much conviction and so much love. Like she genuinely, you can tell that she enjoyed playing that role, and she gave us, added so much more substance to the film. It wouldn't be the same, definitely, without Rashmika playing Afrin.
We miss her today.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys were awesome, and of course, the team
thank
rocks.
you so much, everybody.
Sita Raman, thank you so much for being here. And yes,
प्रेस को वापस से thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
we'll
Thank
have
you.
a quick photo ops, right? नहीं, झूठ नहीं बोला था मैंने. बता दूं सरप्राइज मृणाल? हाँ? Okay, I'll have to come there because देखो, मैं थोड़ा बच के खड़ा रहूंगा दुलकर गारू से, because Mrunal had told me that he is a brilliant singer. ठीक है? यही सरप्राइज है. क्या बोलते हो? चाहिए? You guys want it? Right? So Mrunal's told me that he's a brilliant singer. So मैं आप लोगों के लिए, I would, request you to sing a line for all of us, please.
Sorry to put
Thank you. You did this? But sing with me, no? We'll sing in Tamil.
No.
But I'm apologizing ahead that I know the Telugu version, if that's okay. I'll ask for Vishal to support me. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
ఇంతందం దారి మళ్ళిందా భూమిపైకే చేరుకున్నదా లేకుంటే చెక్కి ఉంటారా అచ్చు నీల శిల్ప సంపద జగత్తు చూడని మహత్తు నీదెలే నీ నవ్వు తాకి తరించే తపస్సిలా నిషిదులన్నీ తలోంచే తుషారానివా సుక్కునందిన చందమామయే నువ్వుంటే నా పనేంటనే నేలకే దిగేను కోటి తారలే నీకంత వెన్నెలేంటనే. Thank you. You're all very kind to actually even sit through my singing. I'm so bad. Thank you very much.
अच्छा guys, चुप आ रही है, हाँ? देख लेना अगले हफ्ते.
थोड़ा क्रॉस प्रमोट करें.
And जैसा अभी गाड़ा साहब से भी बात हो रही थी, of course, दुलकर भाई इसमें कुछ दिख रहे हैं, उधर वो कुछ और दिखेंगे, तो चुप, देखना मत भूलिएगा.